Last night, while you were asleep, your cat made a decision. Out of every quiet corner in your home, every soft couch, every warm blanket, they chose to sleep next to you, not on the other side of the room, not hidden under the bed right beside you. And most people smile at that and think, it's cute. They just like the warmth. But when your cat sleeps next to you, do you actually know what it really means? Because it's not random. And it's definitely not just about temperature. There's something deeper happening every single night. Something rooted in instinct, survival, and attachment. And later in this video, I'll explain what it means if they suddenly stop sleeping next to you, because that's the part most owners misunderstand. Let's start with the first layer. 1. It's not about warmth, it's about vulnerability. Most people assume cats sleep next to humans because we're warm. But here's the problem with that theory. Cats are experts at finding heat. Sunlight, radiators, laptops, fresh laundry. If warmth was the only goal, they have options. Sleep is when a cat is at their most defenseless. In the wild, a sleeping cat is a vulnerable cat. Every survival instinct tells them to find somewhere hidden, somewhere elevated, somewhere protected from threats. And yet, instead of isolating themselves, they walk past those safe hiding spots and lie down next to a creature 15 times their size. That's not convenience, that's trust. In 2019, researchers studying feline attachment found that cats form secure bonds with their owners, similar to how infants bond with caregivers. When your cat sleeps beside you, they're demonstrating secure attachment. They're saying without words, I feel safe enough to let my guard down here. That's not about heat, that's about safety. And this next layer makes it even more personal. 2. They're blending you into their territory. Cats experience the world through scent more than sight. Their scent glands are located on their cheeks, forehead, and body. When they rub against you before settling down, they're not just being affectionate, they're marking. But when they sleep next to you night after night, something more subtle happens. Your scent and theirs begin to mix. In feral cat colonies, members share a communal scent profile. It's how they recognize their own. By consistently sleeping beside you, your cat is integrating you into that scent identity. You're not just someone who feeds them. You're part of their inner circle, part of their safe zone. That's not casual behavior, that's inclusion. And wait until you hear what this says about their instincts. 3. They may believe they're protecting you. Even the most pampered indoor cat still carries ancient wiring. Predators understand territory and watch points. If your cat sleeps near your head, your feet, or facing the bedroom door, that positioning isn't random. It's strategic. In wild colonies, cats take turns resting while others remain semi-alert. When your cat lies beside you, especially near entry points, part of their instinctive brain may interpret it as standing guard. Are they realistically going to fight off a burglar? Probably not. But instinct doesn't operate on realism. It operates on role. In their internal world, you belong to their protected group, and proximity equals responsibility. That's not dependency, that's belonging. And the next layer is where it gets even deeper. 4. They're syncing their rhythm to yours. Cats are naturally crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. But bonded domestic cats often shift their sleep cycles to align with their owners. Studies on feline behavior show that cats living closely with humans gradually adjust their activity patterns to match household routines. They stay awake when you're active. They rest when you rest. That shift isn't forced, it's adaptive. Your cat is modifying a biological rhythm shaped by thousands of years of evolution just to remain close to you. Think about that. They are adjusting their internal clock so that your quiet hours become their quiet hours. That's not coincidence, that's commitment. And this next reason might surprise you the most. 5. They're reading you while you sleep. Have you ever had a restless night and noticed your cat staying closer? Cats are incredibly sensitive to micro changes in breathing, heart rate, and movement. When you're stressed, sick, or emotionally unsettled, your body communicates it subtly, even in sleep. Your breathing patterns shift. Your heart rate changes. Your scent chemistry fluctuates. Sleeping beside you gives your cat constant access to that information. Over time, they learn your baseline. So when something changes, they notice. They don't understand human problems, but they recognize deviation. That's not just closeness, that's attunement. And now we need to talk about the part that matters most. 6. If they suddenly stop, listen carefully. If your cat has slept next to you consistently and then suddenly chooses to sleep elsewhere, don't ignore it. Cats are creatures of habit. A shift in a bonding ritual this significant often signals change. Sometimes it's physical, joint pain, illness, discomfort. Cats instinctively isolate when they don't feel well. Sometimes it's environmental, new smells, new pets, stress in the bedroom space. And sometimes it's emotional. If something startled them during the night, they may temporarily reassess that environment. The key isn't to panic. The key is to observe. Because when your cat chooses to sleep next to you, that's communication. If that choice changes, that's communication too. Not moodiness, not stubbornness, communication. So tonight, when your cat curls up beside you, don't just see it as something adorable. See it for what it is. Trust layered over instinct. Safety layered over vulnerability. Attachment layered over independence. To your cat, that space beside you isn't random. It's deliberate, it's chosen. And once you understand that, you'll never see that quiet nightly ritual the same way again. If this helped you understand your cat a little deeper, like the video and subscribe to Mewhoa, because every small behavior means something. And we're here to decode it.